What is going on, guys? Chung Chow here, and I'm going to bring you another Minecraft mod review, and this is the Shapeshifter mod. So basically what it allows you to do is become a shapeshifter in Minecraft, and it's really cool. So basically how you're going to do this is you're going to press U, and it'll bring up this big option menu to what you can shapeshift into, and this is really cool. So first is human. As you can see, I'm just a Steve skin, and that's about it. Nothing really special about it. However, if we go into new things, such as wolf or other stuff, I'm going to do wolf first. You'll notice that now I'm 1 block high, and I'm actually a wolf. So the abilities this wolf has is actually passive, meaning without doing anything, it will do 3 times more damage, or actually not 3 times, 3 more damage than our regular fist would do. So if I were to attack this wolf, but I don't want to because he's one of my friends, it would do 3 more damage than just a regular Steve. And another cool thing about this is being 1 block high, you can actually make 1 block high mines using this. So you can see I'm going in this nice tunnel here with 1 block, and that's actually really useful if you don't have very many materials, and I really do like that. However, if we get into the good stuff, you press a G, top left corner, you're going to notice it says speed now, and I'm walking at normal speed right now. And if I sprint, I'm going to go even faster, which is really cool. So actually, normal walking speed for this wolf is right about sprinting speed for a normal Steve. However, pressing G will make it go even faster when you're sprinting, so that's really cool. And yeah, that has been this one, so let's go into the creeper. Now the creeper is another cool one, and if I go in F5, you can see I'm a fantastic creeper right now. And actually, what is going to happen if I press G? Nothing is happening right now. I'm just a standard creeper, just walking around. But if I press G right now, you're going to notice, boom, in the top left corner, and here we go. I've died, and I've exploded a huge radius over here. So let me try and respawn. Oh, you let me respawn. I guess I have to go to title screen again and reload my world. Here we go. And I should still be a creeper. Don't really know where I went, honestly. Oh, I'm in the same spot. So I'm going to do this again. So you can see, boom, respawn, and I'm back in the jungle where I started, and I really don't like jungle biomes, so I got out of here. Actually, this biome's not too bad over here. I'll just stay here, and yeah, so I am going to show you guys the next one, which is pretty cool, and this is the, not creeper, spider. I already did spider. So, spider, let me press F5, why you no work? Spider, there we go. Okay, spider. Now I'm a spider. I'm also 1 block high, and the stats for this are actually 3 times, or not 3 times more damage. Why do I keep saying that? You do 3 more damage than normal fist would do, and yeah, that's the passive effect. However, the active effect is really cool. When you press G, you can climb stuff, and I'm just walking up walls. See, I'm going up things too high. I can go up things like this. See, here's a pretty big wall. I'll try and go up this. I can just climb up this wall, and I really like that. I do not like building ladders or anything. It's just a free ladder, and it's awesome. So, let's move on to the next one. Let's press U again, and we're going to go on to the chicken. And here I am, a chicken, nothing really special. And I'm also 1 block high, so the same rules apply. However, if I go off something high, if I can find something high, this is pretty high. If I jump off of, say, this, I will take 0 fall damage, which is really cool. And that's basically the passive effect of this chicken. The active effect is one of my favorites. It is actually the ability to fly. So I'm going to go fly now. And I'm not doing anything, not in creative mode. Let me just show you guys, not in creative mode. And yeah, so I will also float down, which is really cool. And I believe you go faster than creative mode too, which is really cool when you are jumping too. Oh man, my world is not rendering at all. So let me just fly down, and I'm not pressing anything. It'll just slowly glide down, and I will take no fall damage, which is really useful. Okay, so that's the chicken, and we're going to move on to the Enderman now. Okay, the Enderman is an absolute beast. He's 3 blocks high, which is kind of unwieldy and really not very fun to use. But you do 6 melee damage extra versus the standard Steve, which is absolutely ridiculous. Let me just spawn in something so I can show you guys. Actually, not zombie pigman, that's a bad idea. Whatever, it's a free country, I can do whatever I want. Whatever, I guess it's not working for him. let's go sheep, because sheep are cool. And I will go and attack this guy. 2 hits, and he's dead. So that's the Enderman's basic ability, passive effect. But when I go and press G, I can teleport basically anywhere I want. So I want to go across this lake. Let me go back into first person mode. I can right click and I will go over across here, and I just went inside a tree. Okay, so if I want to go up here, I can. And yeah, that's basically the Enderman. Ooh, I'm going to go over here because that looks cool. Yep, here we go. So that's the Enderman. The Enderman's really cool too. Not as good as the chicken in my opinion, but it's still pretty cool. And let's move on to the Ocelot. Now the Ocelot honestly is not that cool. I like the wolf better, and it has the same exact effects as the wolf, but it's just a different skin. So I'm not a big fan of the Ocelot. If you are, you can use the Ocelot versus the wolf. However, I like the wolf better. Honestly, I wouldn't use really both of them over the other stuff, but they're pretty cool. So let's move on to the fish, and I actually need to get to water for this pretty quickly. Let me turn on creative mode so I can go over, and time to noon. And I'm gonna go fly over here. No, fishes can't fly normally in this. I'm in creative mode. So let me go down here, and actually I need to make this deeper so I can show you guys. Okay, so here we go. Let me go to creative mode. And you see I'm taking damage because I'm out of water. I need to get in water. And now I swim very fast in water, which is cool. And in addition to this, it's kind of like creative mode. You can press shift to go down. However, I can't get that to work for some reason. Even in these deep areas, I can't get it to go down. And yeah, so you can breathe underwater. If you see, I'm going to move. I'm going to change to a, where am I? I'm going to change to a Steve skin so I can go down here. And if I press U and go to fish, and yeah, you can see I can see underwater pretty well, a lot better than before, and I can swim really fast. So yeah, that's really cool. And yeah, that is basically the fish. I believe that's all there is to it. You can go really fast, and if you go out of water, you basically die after a while. So let's give it some time, and I should be dying. I don't know, I don't have time for this. Yep, I'm dying. Okay, so let's move on to the snowman. Snowman is pretty cool, pretty useless though. It's just basically a snowman, like a snow golem, but it's reskinned. I wish it had a snow golem head, but it has a snowman head instead. I don't know. It's just my preference. I would have preferred a snow golem head because it's more realistic to the game. But no effect normally. It is just a standard snowman, kind of like Steve. But if you press G, it's like a snow golem, and you put snow down wherever you go. And if you jump, you can actually get snow above snow, so it's like that. I don't know, pretty weird. If you want to build like a trap somewhere like this, it's definitely possible and it's pretty fun to do. But yeah, that's the snowman. Pretty useless, honestly, but it's pretty fun to mess around with. And yeah, so let's move on to the blaze. Now the blaze is basically, you guys know what it is. So it's normally in the, I believe, the nether. Don't quote me on that. I really don't spend a lot of time in the nether or the end. I'm not really sure which one it is, but the blaze has a weird jump. I think it jumps like 3 blocks high, and it does not fly, however. You are immune to fire and lava, but if I go into water, you're going to see I'm taking damage, and that's not good. I need to get out of there. So yeah, and the effect that I can do with this is, F5, let me get back in here. If I press G, it will throw fireballs, and that's really cool because you can use these to shoot at animals and stuff, and you'll never run out of them. So let me shoot a pig, and for some reason they don't really work that well. Some of them hit, some of them don't. I'm not really sure why some hit and some don't. It's just kind of weird. Maybe the hitbox is off. I honestly don't know. See if I hit them like this, and if you run over them, they will die too, because you're on fire, obviously. And let's get going, and let's go to the ghast. Now the ghast is like a big, I'm stuck in here. Like me out of here. So the ghast is a lot like a big blaze. You see, I'm all messed up in that. I gotta get myself out of here. Come on. Oh god, it's a mess. Let me go back to fish so I can get out of here. Oh god, are you kidding me? I'm stuck inside a block. This is ridiculous. Are you kidding me? Come on, Minecraft, really? Let's try human. Can humans get out of here? No. I'm gonna have to create a new world. This is really frustrating. And wait for the new world to load, just so I can show you guys the ghast. The ghast, like I said, is like a huge blaze, kinda. However, it does have better abilities. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Am I really glitched in the ground again? This is ridiculous. I cannot take this. So that is definitely a downside of being a ghast. You're gonna get glitched into the ground pretty easily. So, plan of attack for right now. We are going to go into creative mode. We are going to fly up, and then... Oh, I'm already ghast. Okay, so I'm going to get out of creative mode. And you see I can still fly because I am a ghast, and ghast can fly. And that's basically the effects. You're massive, and you get glitched in the ground, which is definitely a downside to it. But you can shoot bigger fireballs that will explode occasionally. And they're supposed to explode all the time, but I can't get them to explode all the time. I don't know why. I installed it correctly for sure. I installed it like 5 times, and it just didn't work for me. But anyway, if you can get it to work, it's definitely really cool. It is also good for just kind of creative moding around. So let's move on to the giant, and this is probably one of my top favorite ones. I'm a huge giant guy, and I believe I'm glitching the ground right now, but I can fix that with this guy, because if I press G, I have an explosive punch. And I'm in water right now. Let me get out. Oh, I'm huge. Look at me. I'm a massive Steve. You jelly? And if I punch with my active effect, I can make huge craters and stuff. And I'm going to see how far I can dig down. Oh, I'm massive. This is awesome. It's basically like a creeper explosion or a gunpowder explosion. Or not gunpowder, TNT explosion. Except you basically do not run out of anything, and you're a Steve skin, and you're a giant, and it's awesome, and it's basically the best thing in the world. And this is easily the most fun thing to mess around with in this mod, better than the other things, in my opinion. So let's go on to the last thing, the golem. And for some reason, it's got a weird skin. I'm not sure if it's supposed to have this. It should be an iron golem, I believe. But, yeah. Now, the passive effect of this is 3 extra melee damage, and that's basically like a lot of these. But another cool thing about this, let me get out of here, and let's spawn a sheep. If I spawn a sheep here, I can, come on, spawn a sheep. Come on. Come on. I guess I'm going to have to go in creative mode and find a sheep, because it's not working and it will not spawn sheep for me. This is ridiculous. Why is Minecraft so glitchy today? Oh, it's so frustrating. And there are no sheep in this world. Perfect. So I guess I'll be back when I find a sheep or something to punch. Be right back. Okay, I am back, and I actually had to create a whole new world because Minecraft is dumb like that. But I've spawned sheep. Yay! And if I press G, you can see I have knockback. And basically what it will do is it will knock back these sheep because they are dumb and they are sheep. And I don't like sheep. So I'm going to knock back all these sheep. Yay. And that's basically this golem. That's all it does. It basically just knocks back stuff like a normal iron golem would do. And yeah, that has been this mod review, guys. If you want to download it, the link will be in the description below. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure how useful it is, honestly, but it's pretty overpowered because you get lots of free stuff in it with no really consequence to it. But it is definitely fun to play around with. I mean, it is compatible with multiplayer. If you want to do that with a couple of friends, it's definitely fun to do. But yeah, that has been this mod. It is definitely worth downloading, so yeah, thanks for watching, guys.